The Australian teams will ride off. We'll introduce the first out will be Dirk Gould, 5-goaler. Number 2 will be Edward Gould. And number 3 is John Rukibalu. For England, number 1 will be Max Rutledge, 5 goals. You can see he's got the GoPro camera on his helmet. Number 2, Jack Richardson, very effective in the first prelim game. And at number 3, Max Charlton. Okay, the two teams will warm up and get ready for the first chukker of the Fortune Heights Snow Polo World Cup for 2014. Third day. And umpires just getting their horses ready for the throw-in here at the centre of this field at the Metropolitan Polo Club in Tianjin. Umpire Nico Scottacini to throw the ball in here for the first chukker. And it comes out in favour of Australia. It's now Jack Baillieu on the burst. He's got the ball out in front of him. Will Australia be the first ones to score? Great goal. That's how Australia needed to start it. That was a fantastic goal. Straight out of the line out. Jack Rukibalu has put the first points on the board for Australia now, as the Australians get ready for the hit in by the English players. England in all sorts of disarray, having to change ponies out behind the field, behind the goal, and you can see the replay there. Great goal. But now England, Jack Richardson brings the ball in. Jack Richardson now playing to the boards. Hard ridden by Rukibalu. Hits it cleanly, but he's got no one to hit it to at the moment. It's gone out over the boards. Unfortunate, because it was a great shot there by Jack Richardson for England. The crowd getting to see some great polo here today. Good weather, good polo conditions for snow polo. But now it'll be a throw-in on the far side of the field by umpire Steve Evans on the grey horse. Ball thrown in, Steve Evans from South Africa. Now, Max Rutledge, lovely little lean back, gets the ball, but it's going to be Ed Gould having to clean it up, takes it forward. Now he's going to have to back it because he's kept the ball himself. Backs it down the boards. Who's going to be there? Will Rukibalu be the first one to get around? He's still got to get past Jack Richardson. Jack Richardson now on the chestnut horse, takes the man cleanly and plays a lovely little back shot, but no one's reading the play now. Rutledge in the corner. Max Rutledge with the green helmet and the GoPro camera. Now, Max Charlton going for the back shot. Gets hooked, gets caught up, trying to get his mallet back. Can't do it. Jack Richardson then takes the ball around the long way. Dirk Gould appealing for the foul. Can't quite do anything about it. Now he's stuck. He's got... Who's going to score here? Will it be Rutledge? No, back shot by Baillieu now. Baillieu, lovely back shot. Ed Gould plays the ball and the whistle has gone. So, a little bit of a melee out there with Max Charlton's mallet getting caught in Dirk Gould's reins. And you'll see. Now, an appeal for a foul there. I didn't think it was that bad, but umpires obviously did. So it'll be a penalty now to England. English in a little bit of disarray there. As player Max Charlton just changes ponies. I think the English stalling a little bit while they wait for him to come back onto the field with a fresh pony. Now it'll be Jack Richardson here to take this shot. Opens the shoulders, hooks it, hits it cleanly, but the umpires waved it wide to the right. So, no love there for England, and Australia now still hold their 1-0 lead. 2 minutes into this first chukker of the third day of the Fortune Heights Snow Polo World Cup. And it'll be Australia now on the attack, but deep in their own half at the moment. So they really need to play the positional game and try and get this the territory in their favour and get over that halfway line, which is what they've done. They've hit it up cleanly now. Who's first up the line? It'll be Jack Richardson for England. Now, Jack Richardson hits a big neck shot, but he's still got to get past John Baillieu. John Baillieu riding him into the corner, and the ball goes over the back line. So it'll be a hit in again to Australia. And it'll definitely be a game of territories here on this field, with Australia now just needing to get this ball up into the opposition's half. And that's what they've done here. Baillieu now using the field to his advantage, gets the brown pony across now, keeping the ball himself, hits it up past Jack Richardson and doesn't quite get there. Jack Richardson, lovely clearing shot out to the boards. Will it be Australia to get around first? No, it won't. It'll be Rutledge with the green helmet for England. Rutledge now taking the ball forward, hits it up the line, and it's out over the back line. Or is it out over to the side of the field? We'll just check and see if the umpires want to throw that one in. I think they will probably give Australia a hit in from the back. Again, England unlucky there. Now, Baillieu now appealing for the foul, doesn't quite get it. Hooks the man out of it now, and then leaves the ball behind for his number one, Ed Gould. Ed Gould now, but Dirk Gould tries to pluck it out of the air, but it'll be Rutledge now. He's been in everything, this chucker now. Max Rutledge now. Jack Richardson trying to keep the ball himself. Rookie Baillieu kept away from the man by Max Charlton now. Lovely little approach shot. Can they keep the ball out? It'll go through for England, and it's one apiece now. Very good team play there. And Rutledge converts from a lovely prep. And you'll see the slow-mo play set up here by Richardson for England. Lovely little tap through. Max Rutledge had to take his man cleanly there and then just push the ball through. Great riding by Rutledge, but now it'll be Australia on the attack. And Australia get the foul. So England just getting a little bit too carried away, and as such, they'll take that ball up to the halfway line. As the Kiwis and the South Africans look on. I think you might see there's Tommy Biddle Jr. from the United States. They're watching very closely to see the outcome of this game. People very curious to see the result here today. It's a sudden death almost for Australia. They really need to win this. England have a win up their sleeve, but it'll now be John Baillieu taking the ball. Leaves it behind for Dirk Gould. Dirk Gould now, lovely little shot, but he doesn't quite get it. And this is the difference with the softball. Ed Gould, big ride off there onto Max Charlton for England, but the ball has come up and whistle's gone. And I think they're saying, waiting to see which way it goes, whether it's going against John Baillieu. So you can see here, big ride off there, lovely. Pops Ed Gould out of the saddle. Then Rookie Baillieu claims the line. And you watch Jack Richardson here. He'll just come across, but Rookie Baillieu was on that line, and that's a foul. And so it'll be Australia now with an opportunity to convert this. England can defend. It's a 30-yard shot at goal. And with 1:30 left on the clock, Australia now have an opportunity to go 1 goal up here in the first chukker of day 3 of the Fortune Heights Snow Polo World Cup. There's the lovely hotel in the backdrop there, you can see. Beautiful hotel. Lovely shot. Oh, very unlucky. Hits the pony's leg. Now Dirk Gould tries to come down the line. Jack Richardson changes the line now, the number 2 for England. Jack Richardson now takes the ball himself. Has to get past Baillieu. Keeps it up in the air. Great little attempt there. Baillieu backs it out at the top of the bounce. Who's first back there? It's going to be Ed Gould now. He's clear. He doesn't have a man on him. He's just got to take his time and approach the goal mouth cleanly, and he'll be able to convert this. Who's there? Ed Gould can't get there, and it's Max Charlton that's going to try and clean it up. He's looking for a deflection off the boards. Does he get the deflection? Time will tell. Big melee in the corner. Ball comes out. First onto it. It's going to have to be a near side now by Baillieu. Baillieu backs it across towards the goal mouth. Will Dirk Gould get there in time to back it through the goal mouth? No, he doesn't. Charlton cleans it up. The number 3 for England now heads up the boards. He's got time on his side, and he's still got to get past Baillieu now. The pony's got plenty of run. Big ride off there by Baillieu for Australia. Now, who's going to back it? Ed Gould. Dirk Gould just can't get there. Rutledge charges down the line and appeals for the foul. Doesn't get it. So then Gould backs it. Comes off the pony's leg. Bailey can't get there. Charlton's going to back it. Gets it in, past the horse. Now will it? The bell has gone. Will it go over the back line now? It's England on the attack, trying to keep it in. And England score. So they say the best form of defence is attack. And from one end of the field, Australia had all the luck to now Australia look like they'll go into this chucker break 1 goal down. They've still got time. They need to get it down to there. They've got 4 seconds. Big hit now by Bailey. That's what they needed to get it up there. But at the end of the siren, at the end of the first chucker, it's now England going into the break with a 2-goal lead, with a 1-goal lead. And the score at the end of the first chucker of day 3 will be England 2-1. And you can just see a replay here. That's Jack Richardson. So they defended that goal, and they've taken it from that end all the way up to the other end and scored. And it was a great result for the English team for that chucker. So Australia with a little bit of work to do now, but we'll be back. Some great footage there of the horses in flight, in action in that first chucker, and another bit of vision there of the kids enjoying the snow here at Tianjin. The Metropolitan Polo Club hosting this tournament here for the Fortune Heights Snow Polo World Cup of 2014. We're going into chucker number 2 now of the first game on day 3, and it's Australia versus England, and it's England with the ball. And Jack Richardson hits it up there after looking for Rutledge. Now Rutledge goes for a near side shot, but it's going to be Dirk Gould with a lovely back shot there. Gould, beautiful back shot, but it's found Max Charlton for England. Max Charlton now with he's going to have to tail it across to his number 2, which is Jack Richardson. Jack Richardson's got to get past Dirk Gould, who goes for a great big hit there. Gould now straight onto the stick of Jack Bailey. This is a different Australian team here today, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's Bailey now taking it forward. Bailey, hard ridden by Max Rutledge. Gets some wood on the ball, and the ball stays there in front, but he's still in the corner now. His positional play, he needs to get this ball around, try and weave his way through the legs of the ponies and get the ball up to the goal mouth. Now Rutledge takes it forward near side. Jack Bailey just trying to get it through. Can he get it through the legs of the ponies? Australia's still with the ball, but there's plenty of Englishmen there at the moment now. Big clearing shot there by Charlton. Max Charlton for England, the number 3. Getting hard ridden by Dirk Gould. He's going to have to take him out on the board. Dirk Gould pops the shoulder in now, looking over his shoulder to see who he can hit the ball to. Backs it straight up. Ed Gould's trying to get back onto the line first. Ruki Bailey just clears it. Trying to hit it over into the corner to give himself a little bit of time to take the man. Leaves it there for Gould, who's going to have to take it up the boards. Dirk Gould clears it up the boards. Lovely little shot, but Bailey's got to get past Charlton, Rutledge to get there. Now, who's here? Dirk Gould. Dirk Gould coming through for Australia now. Ed Gould just getting out of the way, but it's going to be Charlton. The number 3 did all the damage in the first game here, but Charlton clearing shot, looking to get it to Rutledge, but Rutledge has still got to get past Bailey for Australia now. Australia with the ball. Jack, Ruki Bailey taking the ball around. Leaves it behind. Ed Gould trying to get his pony back now. Can't get there. Leaves it. Dirk Gould backs it, looking for Bailey. Bailey can't get there now. Now it's Rutledge again for England with the ball. Max Charlton just clearing Ruki Bailey now. Another big ride-off by Dirk Gould. They're using everything he's got to get around. Ruki Bailey turned onto the line first, but Jack Richardson now just plays a lovely little near side shot there through to Charlton. Charlton, the 6-goaler from England, number 3 for England, on the attack now. He's in the position to have a quick shot at goal, but will it be Gould that'll keep the ball out of play? Gould's going to let this one go through. Tails it across to Bailey now. Will Bailey get there? He's still got to get past Jack Richardson. Can't get there. Can't get there. Who's going to be first now? It's going to be Charlton for England. Leaves it for Jack Richardson. Jack Richardson now with nothing but daylight between him and the goals, and it's going to be goal time for England. A little bit of luck going England's way, but it's now 3-1, and England getting a little bit of a lead. You'll see from the slow-mo here, Jack Richardson just called Max Charlton out of that. Said, leave it, I'm here. Even though he's being hard ridden by Bailey all the way through, he puts it through the pegs, and that was a very nice goal there for England. Just putting them 3-1 up, and now it's Bailey on the attack. Bailey hitting it out to the boards, looking for a good deflection off the boards. Will he get it? He's still got to get past Richardson. Go. It's Jack Bailey now. He's going to go coast to coast. Keeps the ball, but gets a very bad bounce. Now, England clear it. They knew they didn't have players there, so he thought he'd just back it out over the boards, and it's now a throw-in on the far side of the field, with England doing everything they can to thwart the attack of the Australian players. So Bailey there, knowing that they can score quickly if they just get out of the line out quickly. Now, Dirk Gould appealing for the foul and getting it. Jack Richardson didn't take his man, and Ed Gould using the opportunity to change ponies. Dirk Gould was the first onto that line, and you might see if we get a replay here that Jack Richardson just should have taken his man. So here it comes. The ball will come out, and Dirk Gould, there he goes. He's the first one onto that line. So Jack Richardson there needed to move that player off the line, but he didn't. He actually just ran across in front and took the ball, and that's a foul. So Australia now with an opportunity to attack again, and it will be Rookie Bailey, Jack Bailey, not getting it the way he wanted. He's left that one behind, and England are going to capitalise here. Max Rutledge now, but he's unfortunately shanked it out to the left. Now Rookie Bailey tries to stop that going through, and in doing so it looks like he may have touched the ball, and England have asked, saying that it's a corner or a force, and as such they'll get a 30-yard shot at goal, which Australia can defend. So like I said before, this is a bit like soccer. So if the defending team hits it out over the back line, the attacking team gets a shot at goal 30 yards out. Even if it's not an attempted kick, but they actually just hit the ball by mistake, or it comes off their mallet by mistake, that's classified as touching the ball, and as such the attacking team will get the free shot at goal. You can see Dirk Gould, the number 2 for Australia, in the goal mouth. He can block this if he wants, and he'll be trying with everything he's got to try and stop this from becoming 4-1, but it's not. And it's a goal now for Max Charlton of England, and the score now 4-1 in favour of the UK. Bailey now, the number 3 for Australia, hard ridden by Charlton from England, who loves a lovely little approach shot towards the goal. Will it go back? Great back shot by Dirk Gould, absolute cracker, and saved a certain goal, and there would have been only inches in it. But the defence of Dirk Gould has been fantastic today. You've seen some huge ride-offs, and then he put his body on the line for that one and backed that one over to that far corner. You'll see the replay. You watch this one here. Dirk Gould will come, he'll turn onto that line, and you watch this. That was inches from the goal mouth. Now Bailey will turn up with this ball, looking to hit the ball forward to getting some runners. Gould comes behind him just in case. Now Rookie says, leave it, I'll go. Dirk hits it up the boards, gets a lovely little play there for Bailey, but it's going to be Max Rutledge, the number 1 for England, getting a little back shot onto that. Now it goes to Charlton. Dirk Gould for Australia gets the deflection, claims the line, plays, just keeps the ball off the boards. Now he's looking for someone to hit to. He sends Ed Gould forward. Ed Gould then peels back, looking for the tail shot, which did come, but it bounced off the leg of a pony now. Who's got it? Dirk Gould again for Australia. Dirk Gould on the brown horse, checking, waiting for Ed Gould to go forward. They're not related, they're spelled differently, and the whistle has gone. Yeah, so Dirk Gould spelt G-O-U-L-D, and Ed Gould spelt G-O-O-L-D, so not related. The whistle definitely went, and you'll see the slow-mo why now. So Dirk Gould here's got this, and the reason they're saying the penalty happened there was because Max Rutledge, the English player, pushed Dirk Gould across the line, the Australian player across the line of the Australian player who had the ball. So Australia get a timely penalty, a much-needed penalty, with 36 seconds left on the clock, and they will be doing everything they can to make sure that this chucker break is a 2-goal deficit, not a 3-goal deficit. So the English players just in readiness while Dirk Gould comes around for Australia to hit this one through the pegs. Hits it cleanly, and umpire saying it's been deflected off the horse, and it has gone wide to the left. So 3-goal deficit now for Australia. And you'll see the deflection off the pony. These balls are quite soft, so it wouldn't have hurt. didn't deflect. That actually went through from this footage. Yeah, hard to see the goal, but from that footage, it looks to me like it's actually 4 goals to 2. So that is what Australia needed now, with 30 seconds left. And there goes the hooter. So it is a 2-goal deficit now for England. And it'll be going to the break. Australia 2, England 4. As we've got one more chukker left to go to decide who'll get the 2 points on the 3rd day here of the Fortune Heights Snow Polo World Cup. So you can see from that footage there how torrid this battle is out here at the moment. It's been a great battle, and Australia definitely stepped up from the way they played that first game. The Australian team, a rejuvenated Australian team, definitely improved from last time. Still 2 goals in it though, and England very professional in their approach and not doing many things wrong at all. So the score tells the story, and it's 4 goals to 2 in favour of England. And it'll be umpire Scott DeCini to throw the ball in as soon as the ponies are in position. He wants a clear tunnel. That's why he's putting his hand out, saying, I need a good clear tunnel. I think Ed Gould for Australia just altering his stirrup leather. And ball, he's asked for the umpire to assist. The crowd on the edge of their seats here for this one, and a lot of people saying that the English team are the favourites at the moment after that first round. They played very, very well, and the Australians had a very heavy loss, so it wasn't expected the Australians would do all that well in this round, but they are doing a lot better than we expected, that's for sure. So anything can happen. We've seen a lot of these games going from the team that goes into this last chucker 2 or 3 goals down can turn it around very easily. So it's going to be all up to the Australians now and see if they can do something with this. Now, there you go. Great play there by Gould. Ed Gould for Australia, the #1. Leaves it behind for rookie John Baillieu. Now, lovely little approach shot by Baillieu. Ed Gould's just got to tap this one back through. Will he do it? Gets it, but he hits it into the chest of the Max Rutledge's horse, and it doesn't go through the goal. But that's Australia really needed that goal. They need to be the first ones to draw put the points on the board here, and I think you can see the urgency here in the Australians and how they approach this shot. Now, Ed Gould, lovely little back shot, but great defence there by Rutledge now. Sorry, Charlton. Now, big ride-off coming here. Rookie Baillieu and Max Charlton. Charlton still in hot pursuit. Baillieu backs it across. Looking for Dirk Gould now. Hitting it towards the umpire. Umpire gets out of the way. Ed Gould now keeps it, looking for someone to hit to, looks over his shoulder and says leave it, and he takes Jack Richards from England with him. Now it's going to be Dirk Gould with the ball. Dirk Gould again, we saw him doing some of those huge ride-offs in that footage from earlier. Now a little hit through for Dirk Gould, looking to get to John Baillieu. First onto the line though was Max Rutledge for England, who does a great clearing shot out to the centre of the field. Who'll be back there first? It's Ed Gould for Australia. Turns it. Lovely little turn by that pony. These ponies in this tournament have been outstanding. It's a definite credit to the Metropolitan Polo Club. And now it'll be John Rookie Baillieu waiting to hit that ball. Couldn't hit it because of the English player was in his way, and Rutledge there with the green helmet you can see on screen had to leave that for the Australian players to hit, and as such Australia will get a penalty. So this is, Baillieu's now got his stick in there saying, I can't hit the ball, sir, and then Max Rutledge just come around and tried to play at that ball, while Rookie Baillieu, doing the right thing, was waiting for the English player to get out of the way. Again, these rules designed for the safety of the horse and the safety of the rider. So the umpire is saying, no, you can move that up to a 20-yard shot at goal. So the English won't be able to defend this. It'll be 20 yards out, and it looks like it'll be Dirk Gould just teeing the ball up to see if he can slot this one through and bring it back to a 1-goal deficit. So very big chucker required here for Australia. They know that the English are the favourites, and that's one thing you'll find about these Aussies. They will lift when they know that they're the underdogs. So, Dirk Gould, one of the toughest and he hits it straight through. One of the toughest players you'll find on the polo field. One of the biggest hitters on the polo field, and that was an amazing shot there to put that through. So it's 1 goal in it with 4 minutes still left to go here at Tianjin, Fortune Heights Snow Polo World Cup for 2014. And it's now England on the attack, but well in their own half. And this is what we're talking about. Look at this play here now. Ed Gould opens the shoulder, but can't quite get. I think he was looking to see where the English players were. Now Dirk Gould comes up with the ball, and the whistle's gone. The whistle's gone. Rutledge. So Ed Gould couldn't get there. Dirk Gould comes up to the line, and the whistle goes. So I think they're saying that he leant across in front of his pony's legs instead of in front of the England player's pony's legs. So it's a penalty to England against Dirk Gould of Australia, and it'll be a lovely big hit up the field now by England. And who's back there? Dirk Gould again, the man of the moment. Backs it. Gets a deflection, turns back onto the line himself. Great little play there by Gould. Now, Dirk Gould, Australia on the attack. Can they equalise here? He's left it behind. Back to it now is England with Rutledge. Rutledge cut shot, heads up the field, gets a deflection off the boards, and it's going to be Charlton for England now with the near side. Can't quite get there because of the boards. Now, Rutledge for England just tries to pull that ball out off the boards, and then he's hooked out of it by Gould. Ed Gould of Australia. Now, Rutledge saying, I can't get to the ball, sir. And the whistle has gone. So, Ed Gould, or Gouler as his nickname is, you can see that on his helmet, says, well, what else do I have to do, sir? But, so, big right off there. Bailey gets out of the way, and Ed Gould had to probably let Rutledge there play his shot. Rutledge couldn't. And it'll now be a penalty to England, which Australia really didn't need. There's still plenty of time, 3 minutes. We saw yesterday, I think we saw 2 goals scored in the last minute, so plenty of time for the Aussies here, but with a little bit of work to do. The English getting a 30-yard shot at goal here, and it will be John Bailey to defend for Australia. He'll be putting his body on the line and seeing if he can stop this one from going through as Max Charlton lines it up. And he hits it, and it's gone wide. So Australia breathing a sigh of relief. 3 minutes on the clock, and they'll be on the attack from the get-go. Charlton not happy with himself, and Bailey brings it in. So it's 3-4. 4 goals to 3 in favour of England, and it's Australia deep in their own half. Bailey hits a booming shot, and it's up into the marquee and bounces back onto the field. So, just creeping ever upwards up the field. Ball gets thrown in, and this is where field position's really important now. The Australians really need to get out of their half because they can get a very unlucky bounce, and the opposition can just put it through without too much effort or look here, you can see I'm very lucky now. The foul there is against Jack Richardson of the UK, the English team. He has fouled Dirk Gould there by hitting across his horse. So things going the way of the Aussies here, and now they're at halfway. They are in striking distance to equalise this game. The Aussies, this is a do or die for the Aussies. They really need to win this one. And the way they're playing at the moment, they are in a good position to do so. Now, that's been left behind. Now, Australia with numbers here. It's been left for Dirk Gould. Rookie Bailey just going through the pack. And Ed Gould there, you saw him just go in and put the little block on there to try and stop the English from getting to the ball. But who's come up with it? England, though. It's Jack Richardson now. Little back shot, looking for the deflection off the boards. Used to playing a lot of arena polo back in England. Now, back shot by Dirk Gould, back to Ed Gould for Australia, the #1, but he's got 2 English to get past, and Jack Richardson for England's come up with the ball. Now it's gone out to the boards. Jack Richardson just trying to take it around the front. He's got numbers. There's no one on him here, and this is where the Australians really need to man up. They really need to push hard, and you can see Ed Gould there pushing hard, appealing for a foul. Doesn't quite get it, but now it's Rutledge with a clearing shot. Rutledge for England now. Hits it out into the open. It's going to be Max Charlton for England, and the whistle has gone. I've got to check out what this was about. Oh, they're going to say it's against Dirk Gould. I think they're going to say, so where's Dirk Gould here? He's the #1. I'm not sure what that one was for. We're going to have to look at the replay now. I think Rutledge is sort of saying, sorry, Max Charlton saying here that he was going to goal anyway. Why didn't you let us just keep running to goal, sir? But when they see the foul, they've got to blow the whistle, and it'll be Max Charlton. So the penalty against Dirk Gould for something that's happened in back play, I think, because there was nothing. See, this is what they're talking about. Umpire's going to the third man, the referee, and I think they're saying it's for chitter chat, for talking back to the umpire. Umpire's saying we don't want to hear any more. Anyway, Australia will have to defend this. They've got 1:30 left on the clock. They need to equalise this. Or if they equalise and we go get the final bell and it's all tied up, we will go into a penalty shootout, as we saw yesterday with the New Zealanders winning against the United States in a penalty shootout. So if it is all tied up at the end of the third chukker, it will be a penalty shootout. Max Charlton hitting it, and he's missed that one as well. So the pressure getting to the English, and it's now an opportunity for the Aussies to put another point on the board and try and go and equalise this one. And they've got plenty of time to do it with 1:20 left on the clock. Now it's been back there by Dirk Gould, turns it. He's got time. Not a lot of time though. He really needs to get this out of his half, or they, English, will capitalise on this. Now it's still there. Oh, lovely little shot there by Dirk Gould. Come on now, he needs to get this out of that half and get it up into his... It's a territory game here, and he really needs to get out of his own half. So, Bailey now tells him to go. Oh, big ride-off, knocks Bailey out of the saddle there. Max Rutledge then comes up with the ball. That's what it's all about. Beautiful big ride-off there by Rutledge. And they're hard riding it into the corner. Will it go over the back line? It does. There's the blue line you can see there. And that was a great ride-off there by Max Rutledge. The 5-goaler from England versus this 7-goaler from Australia. Now, there we go. 30 seconds left on the clock, and now it's Australia need to convert here, and the whistle's gone. Penalty. 21 seconds left for Australia to convert this and try and put it through the pegs. We are on the edge of our seats here, up in the commentary box. That's not what England needed. Australia now will have a very quick conference, and you'll see here, bang. Dirk Gould first onto the line. Jack Richardson thought he'd been held in the line there, but he hadn't. And Australia now with 21 seconds left to equalise this and go into a penalty shootout. Here they go. Bell, the hooter has gone. The clock has started. We've got 16 seconds. They don't need to be in this corner now, the Australians. Now, big neck shot required. Bailey, can he do something from here? Where's Gould? He can't find the ball. It's there, and whistle's gone. Whistle's gone, saying Max Charlton could not get to that ball. And it looks like it will be an English victory here today for the first game. So Dirk Gould got to the ball first, but then he couldn't find it, and Max Charlton tried to get in to hit that ball, and because Dirk Gould was standing on top of it and didn't get out of the way, that is a penalty to England. So England will just run this clock down for the next 7 seconds, and it will take a miracle for the Australians to score from here. But if they get an unlucky bounce, and there they go. At the end of the game, at the end of the first prelim game here on day 3 of the Fortune Heights Snow Polo, it is England running out the winners over Australia, 4 goals to 3. And Australia a much improved effort, but not enough today to take on, to beat the favourites here, the English. And you know, the reason they won here today was they're disciplined, they were a very well drilled outfit, and